morning today in the world of sports, especially the World Cup and India. You saw Hardik Pandya getting ruled out for the World Cup because of the ligament injury that he sustained in his ankle, and now Prasidh Krishna has taken his place. You've seen Pakistan versus New Zealand already playing out at Bangalore. Pakistan winning the toss and opting to bowl, but there is a threat of rain in Bengaluru at this point in time. Now, if you have to look at the world of other sports, Hardik Pandya has already given out a message on his Instagram wherein he has poured out his emotions, which is you have to feel bad for Hardik Pandya because he was really gunning for glory. He was in good form with the ball. But unfortunately, that injury has really derailed his chances. And remember, because of that, now Hardik Pandya is not going to be there in the World Cup. So this is the message that Hardik Pandya gave for all the cricket fans and for all the Indian cricket fans who are asking about his status. He said on his Instagram page, "I am gutted that I could not be part of the team now anymore." He's really disappointed. But from the sidelines, he's cheering India on and he's hoping that they get glory after 12 years. This Indian cricket team has coped up very well in the absence of Hardik Pandya. I mean, Suryakumar Yadav's been there. He did well in one game, didn't do well in the other. But Mohammad Shami's inclusion has changed the entire dynamics of the team. I mean, look at the way how he has done well with the ball in 3 games. If you look at Hardik Pandya, he did well with the ball, but with the bat, he didn't get that much of chances. And that's why you felt that maybe Hardik Pandya could have done much better in the coming games. But now he's not going to be there in the entire World Cup. So Hardik Pandya gave the message on Instagram stating that I am gutted that I am not part of this Indian cricket team. I'm extremely disappointed that I could not help India because of the injury. But he's given his entire support from the sidelines to the Indian cricket team, and he's very confident that India will get glory after 12 years in the World Cup. Remember, Hardik Pandya was one of the vital cogs, and many people are asking why only Prasidh Krishna, why no one else could have come in. Well, India needed to stock up their fast bowling options, and that's why if one gets injured, the other can come in. But what if the other one got injured as well? So they have boosted their fast bowling lineup and gotten in Prasidh Krishna. Now remember, Prasidh recently played in the ODI series against Australia, and he did look effective in that. But on the other hand, maybe Prasidh's inclusion will mean that the game on the 12th, you could see a rotation of the fast bowlers there. Maybe Siraj gets a rest, maybe Bumrah gets a rest, so that they are ready for the semi-final on November 15th. Mostly at this time, it looks as if it's November 15th. So let's look at how Hardik Pandya can ensure that he supports India from the sidelines. Prasidh Krishna's in, no one else could have come in because you look at Yajuvendra Chahal, you look at Akshar Patel. Maybe Akshar Patel had not regained fitness. Yajuvendra Chahal, maybe the selectors are not that confident in his white ball capabilities, especially in ODIs anymore, and that's why he was not picked for the side. So that is the current situation that we have. Anyway, Prasidh Krishna was there as one of the travelling reserves, and that's why, if memory serves me right, in the Asia Cup as well as in the World Cup, Prasidh Krishna was touted as one of the travelling reserves, and that's why maybe from this pool, the selectors had to choose Prasidh Krishna. But Hardik Pandya, major disappointment indeed, and that's why we hope that he makes a quick recovery and that he comes back for the Indian cricket team in the series against South Africa. If he can come for the series against Australia, it'll be better, because remember, after the November 19th, when the World Cup ends, India hosts Australia for 5 T20s. So essentially, that is going to be the major thing. Can Hardik Pandya be fit even for that series? We have to wait and watch for that. Now, there is a big development when it comes to the IPL, and we have seen the involvement of Saudi Arabia when it comes to golf and when it comes to football. Now, according to a report in Bloomberg, Saudi Arabia is reportedly interested in having a stake in the IPL as well. Mohammed bin Salman, the King Mohammed bin Salman and his entire entourage, they have given this proposal that they have a stake in the IPL. And if you look at it, maybe this is Saudi Arabia's entry into the IPL as well. So will that proposal happen? Will it go ahead? Remember, according to sources, maybe the Indian government and the BCCI might take a decision only after the 2024 general elections. After that, maybe they will have a meeting to decide as to whether Mohammed bin Salman whether he and his advisors can have a stake. The numbers are not so sure at this point in time. Some say a stake of 5 billion out of the 30 billion valuation that is there in the IPL. So let's see how that goes about. We'll get you a detailed video on that. But there are reports, according to Bloomberg, that Saudi Arabia wants a stake in the IPL. So let's see how that happens at this point in time. So that is the current situation. Saudi Arabia is headed, remember, by a monarch, and Mohammed bin Salman is one of the heads in that. So that's why Mohammed bin Salman and his advisors, they will want to have a stake in the IPL. That decision might happen only after the 2024 general elections. Now, when you look at the world of other sports as well, and when you look at cricket action of the field, the Syed Mushtaq Ali tournament is really hotting up. You've seen Assam get into the semi-finals with a brilliant win, and now Riyan Parag and his team, they will be looking to script history. Remember, in the game against Bengal, they had beaten Bengal in any format after 27 years. So that is why it's a big achievement for Assam that they are in the semi-final of the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. UP, unfortunately, they had one bad moment, and that's why they are out of the Syed Mushtaq Ali. And if you look at the Syed Mushtaq Ali, it's reaching the culmination now. Maybe the final, you could see Riyan Parag once again do well there. So Assam have been doing really well in the Syed Mushtaq Ali, and kudos to Riyan Parag. 7 consecutive 50+ scores. Really, he's been in top form in this Syed Mushtaq Ali. On the other hand, if you look at it, congratulations to Ishant Sharma. He's become a father. We congratulate Ishant Sharma for becoming a father and entering a new phase in his life. And it's wonderful that Ishant Sharma has become a father. We congratulate him on that. If you look at other sports today, it is the India versus South Korea Women's Champions Trophy, the Asian Champions Trophy that has been held in Ranchi. The women's team recently beat South Korea final, and they are expected to once again beat them in the semi-final. Let's hope that the India women's hockey team can get to the final and then bring about the glory in the Asian Champions Trophy that we are talking about. So that is one major sporting event that we have today. There has been qualification in the Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo. Let's see how that happens. Will Max Verstappen continue the domination, or do you see any other changes in that? So big day indeed for India. If you look at it, Hardik Pandya ruled out, and unfortunately he's no longer going to be part of the IPL in the World Cup. So that's the situation. Srivatsan Vinjamuru is asking, Hardik Pandya is a good bowler than batsman. It's been a long time since he played a good innings with bat. Now we have Shami. We don't miss Hardik as a bowler. Quite true. India has coped up really well in the absence of Hardik Pandya. Surya Kumar Yadav has done decently well with the bat. 49 he hit against England. 12 he's hit here against Sri Lanka. But with the ball, Mohammad Shami's inclusion has ensured that the game changes for India totally. So that's the current situation that we have. As far as the pollution is concerned in Delhi, the Bangladesh cricket team cancelled practice. And because of that, whether the match will happen on the 6th, it remains to be seen, because air quality in Delhi is set to dip to the very severe category from 6th onwards. And remember, today the conditions in Delhi are very bad indeed. And yesterday, because in the evening there was a bit of a wind, and that's why you could see that pollution kind of eased off. But the wind conditions in Delhi are expected to grow even worse in the next 4 to 5 days. So that's why Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, the last clash that's going to happen in Delhi, whether the players are going to suffer from it, how will the players cope up with it, remains to be seen. Because remember, in 2017, the Sri Lankan players vomited during the test match at the Firozshah Kotla. Recently, even Bangladesh players, you remember in 2019, when they won their first T20I against India, they played at the Firozshah Kotla, and unfortunately, most of the Bangladesh players were vomiting. There was a slight delay, but play could resume. At that time, the AQI had crossed 800 in Delhi. Yet, despite all that, they played. And that is the reason why Delhi, North India, everybody has raised their problems on it. Rohit Sharma stated pollution is a major issue. Even Mumbai is suffering from a major problem. But North India, unfortunately, because of the stubble burning that's happening in Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, UP, every single state that is there in the north, it's been impacted in a big way. And remember, even in Rajasthan, even to a certain extent, Ahmedabad, people are using, the England team were using the inhalers to ensure that they could breathe properly. So It's not a good situation in northern India at all. And one wonders how the Sri Lankan and the Bangladesh players will cope up with this, because it's an unfortunate situation. The higher quality is not going to improve in Delhi anytime soon, the next 6 days. One hopes that the sensible decision is taken and that Bangladesh and Sri Lanka can get through without any illness in the camp now. That's the last thing that we need. So that's about it from this edition of the Morning Wrap. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Thank you.